Why Camavinga is the perfect game changer for Real Madrid. Camavinga influenced every goal that Real Madrid scored during comeback in the Champions League knockout stages. Today, we will focus on Camavinga's influence on the game against PSG, Chelsea, and Man City. You can ask, why only these three games? Simply because we want to focus on only big games. Against PSG's second leg, Camavinga came on 57th minute at the Bernabeu with Madrid trailing by 2 on aggregate. But the game eventually won with Real Madrid scoring 3 times. After coming on, he featured in the double pivot in Carlo Ancelotti's 4-3-3 system alongside Valverde, which allows Luka Modric to move further forward. In this snapshot, just minutes before Benzema's second goal, Madrid are out of possession in their own half with Neymar on the ball. Preventing Neymar from cutting inside, he helps Lucas Vazquez in closing Neymar down and cutting off a passing lane to Messi. It forces Neymar into making an error that eventually leads to Modric recovering the ball and leading to Madrid counter-attack that ends in the Real Madrid taking a 2-1 lead on the night. Now let's look at Camavinga's influence on Chelsea game. Real Madrid were having a difficult game, finding themselves at 3-0 down at the Bernabeu against Chelsea's second leg and trailing 4-3 on aggregate. Camavinga, again, it was his relentless energy and more importantly, his physical presence that made the difference. A few moments before Rodrigo's goal, Chelsea intercept the ball from a promising Madrid attack. Camavinga is quick and intense to the counter press, chasing Mason Mount on the ball. 2 seconds later, he forced N'Golo Kante to commit a mistake which forced Kante an improbable long ball and the exact sequence that leads to Madrid recovering the possession, countering and scoring. For the second goal of Madrid against Chelsea, Camavinga capitalized on a misplaced pass from Thiago Silva to intercept it away from Kante while taking a bigger touch than one might expect in a tight situations, and using his quick feet to push the ball away before playing a throw ball to isolate Vinicius Jr. on the left wing, which ultimately led Real Madrid to score. Let's move on to Man City game. When Real Madrid dramatically overcame Man City at the Bernabeu to book their place in Champions League final, Camavinga was unplayable at the moment he was brought on. This is probably Camavinga's best performance in Real Madrid shirt. Here Camavinga is positioned in the central area of the pitch, providing a passing lane for Madrid's backline. Camavinga then changes the position of his body to receive the ball on the half turn and look for Benzema. His long pass to Benzema was impeccable, although Benzema couldn't score. Because of Camavinga, Madrid scored their opener of the evening, with the teenager supplying Benzema's run with a lofted pass to the far side of the area. Benzema then knocked the ball back to the danger zone for Rodrigo to score. For Real Madrid's winning goal against Man City, Camavinga asked a pass from Thibaut Courtois by indicating the space. Then he strides all the way to Man City's final third and then lays it off into the path of Rodrigo's overlapping run, which ultimately led to Benzema to win a penalty. Now let's look at Camavinga's whole season statistics. If you look at the stats of Camavinga, he had 3 direct goal involvement, 2 goals and 1 assist. He also had total of 12 shots, 5 shots on target, and he created 14 chances. Now this is not mind-boggling statistics, but it will be so unfair to judge him based on singly on stats. Because the limited time he had, it will not only be unfair, it will be plain stupid. We have to look at the bigger picture, the bigger impact he had in the big games when it does matter the most. And we already saw he was a game changer for us in Champions League. Despite his limited time, there are a lot of positives. One of his most impressive statistics is his pass completion was 90%, which is 91 percentile among top 5 leagues in Europe. His progressive carries is on 73rd percentile and dribbles 76th percentile. And to be fair, for a midfielder, especially the position he played, these are pretty decent stats. Now, two of the statistics that he's top-notch as a midfielder is the pressures and the tackles. If you look at his pressures and tackles per 90 minutes, it's 25 and 3.85 respectively, which is 95 percentile and 99 percentile, which is really impressive. He's also pretty decent at aerial balls duel. Now, there's two things that I can see his weakness lies on: interceptions and clearance. Overall, his strength lies on passes and the ball carrying movement and pass completion and progressive passes, and of course tackling. His weakness lies in interceptions and block shots. In fact, he's probably the best player in terms of tackling in our squad. In fact, he's better than Casemiro in tackling. Camavinga is 19 years old, but his maturity is undeniable. He doesn't play like a 19 years old. He plays like a player who is on his prime with visionary long balls and very good tackling, and he knows when he needs to do what. Let me know what's your opinion about Camavinga's performance this season in the comment section below.